Thanks for checking out Scotty's Hobbies. So I bought this bumper off of eBay. The company also sells on Amazon. They have a bunch of reviews. I was able to find some good and some bad, and you can see this thing is folded up. Can you see that? It's folded. This is a Lexus ES 350 bumper. I destroyed my bumper, and my kid keeps saying it's ghetto looking, so I have to replace it. I got the liner a couple weeks ago, the fender liner, a couple weeks ago in the mail, and it was all folded up. I'm like, what in the world am I going to do with this? It's going to be creased forever. And then I started looking at these bumpers, and I found these folded bumpers. And one of the instructions, I guess, from looking at everybody else's reviews, it says that they recommend leaving it in the sun on a hot day or something like that. So I was like, hey, what about that folded up fender liner I bought? So I unpacked it, I left it outside on some few hot days. It's been hot this summer, it's crazy. And 2 to 3 days later, go figure, the thing's back in like the normal shape. Like you would never think it was folded up. It's crazy. So that made me have a little bit more faith in this folded up bumper when I did that to a smaller thing I bought, a cheaper thing I bought. So I damaged the heck out of my car. The inner fender liner came off. I had to get new fog lights, new sensors for the parking assist. This one's supposed to have parking assist sensor holes as well, so keep our fingers crossed. I'm gonna unpackage this thing. Tomorrow it's supposed to be 101 degrees, and in my backyard we get about 7-8 hours of sun easily, direct sunlight, so I'm gonna try to leave this outside all day tomorrow and see if it regains its normal structure or the way that it should look. But I'm gonna unpackage this thing. I'm gonna show you everything I do, see what I come up with, and hopefully it's a good thing. But either way, I'll post links in the description below to the company where I purchased this one, so you could buy them too. I didn't see any reviews on a bigger vehicle bumper such as my Lexus. It was like Honda's, like a Civic, and a what was that? A little Sonic, not a Sonic. They don't even make those. It was a Scion. TC or something. It was something smaller they did it. So I'm going to try this bigger bumper. It's folded. Let's go ahead and unpackage it and get going on this thing. You can see instructions inside there. Go ahead and get them out using a box cutter. The directions probably say don't use a box cutter. Important, read before opening. So I'm going to speed this up because I suck at reading, and I'm going to read it. Okay, now after reading this, it pretty much says, 1, completely unpackage the bumper, which we're going to do, and that it's also might be covered in cornstarch, like a baby powder is what I saw in another video, so probably the same thing, and I'll show you that shortly. 2 is to confirm that you have the right part. Not sure how you would do that without opening it more than this. Maybe there's some type of a... I'm not sure actually. So I'm going to say it's the right one because it looks like the right one, I guess, from here. And 3 is to unpackage it, and you might notice that it has taken its regular shape, which would be kind of dope if it did. But if it didn't, that you could leave it in a heated room, or like I'm going to leave it in the sun, and it says to leave it in sunlight if you're in warmer weather. Could take 4 to 6 hours to unfold and unwrinkle, I guess. So let's give this a try. Let's go ahead and unpackage this thing, and I'll leave it outside all day tomorrow. When I get back home from work tomorrow, I'll do another video on what it looks like after I put it outside. Kind of scary actually. This thing, I believe it was like around 500 bucks to have it shipped with the matching paint. So I hope it's the same paint. I hope it comes out normal. Like I said, I'm a cheap ass, so hopefully it works. If I was to take this to a shop and have the car repaired at the shop, easily a couple grand to get it fixed, easily. And it was something I was doing driving fast. I hit something on the freeway. It wasn't a kid or a person or anything. It was like somebody dropped a sandbag, a concrete bag off their truck, and it destroyed my bumper. So whatever, live and you learn. It's the fast tax, I guess. We're We're getting closer. It smells really good. The paint looks like it's matching so far with the overspray. This thing actually looks really good. I hope the folds come out and everything, and I'm gonna let it heat up all day like I said. Hopefully when I come home it'll be nice and soft, it'll be pliable and whatnot. But so far, there's one little blemish I see, and there's like a ding right here. I'm not sure if you can see it with the lights and everything I have going on, but there's a ding right there. The paint looks pretty damn good, nice and dark. So I can't really complain. This is pretty darn nice for the price so far. Let's hope it unfolds. Let's hope it unfolds properly. I don't get any creases or any damage on the paint on the corners or where it's folded. Keep our fingers crossed, but this thing looks pretty darn good so far. So here's the bumper outside. I put it outside at night. Tomorrow it's gonna be really hot. This is like the only place in the backyard where it's gonna get the most sun. So I put it here. You can see the sides are folded in. It is expanding a little bit on its own before it gets hot, but take a look at this. This is the next day right here. Everything unfolded on its own. I didn't do anything. It just sat in the sun, and it looks really, really good. I am super surprised to how this bumper has come out so far. Stay tuned. I will show you a video later on of it installed on my car, but I'm waiting for more parts, the sensors, the fog lights, everything. That's still coming. But so far, so good. I am very pleased on this. Thanks for checking out Scotty's Hobbies, and I'll see you on the next hopefully helpful video.